Hey guys, welcome back to Star Fox Assault, and get the popcorn out. This is one of the longest levels of the game.
I remember this level, and I don't remember it fondly.
It's just, it's so obnoxious. It's like, how are we, like, do you think these guys have, do you think the players have gotten enough ground levels? Nah, let's give him a massive one. Oh, okay.
Yo, I heard, dog, I heard you like ground levels. No, we don't. Well, too bad.
Well, too bad, yeah. You're getting the largest one of the game.
We've now opened the Stargate.
I never watched Stargate. It's no, Canadian though, right?
I watched a little bit of it growing up. I wasn't too obsessed with it. But yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, clearly the game's setting up, like, you know, the finale here, and I think it's pretty neat. I love how Falco's just sort of chilling there, like they're all just doing their thing.
See, his armor is not like, it doesn't communicate, hey, this is the guy who chills.
What do you think of Slippy's armor though? Because
Slippy looks fine. Slippy's wearing like an engineer's jacket. That all makes sense. I guess he's wearing sort of a space suit, like a sort of classic space suit, and I think that makes sense. I'm okay with that.
And he's rocking his hat, his cap there, so that's...
Yeah, Slippy's all right.
So majestic.
Really annoying, but you know, he's fine.
Yeah, he's...
he looks good.
He's in true form.
He's good looking guy. Good looking frog.
I just had a thought. This reminds me of the teleporters in Luigi's Mansion 2.
So I was gonna say this reminds me of Cowboy Bebop, of the gates in Cowboy Bebop.
I still haven't watched that show.
Have either of you guys watched Cowboy Bebop?
I haven't seen it either.
Man, come on.
Dan has left the conversation. What?
Okay, I bought like the complete series of Anime North, and I just have not gotten I just have not bothered to watch it yet.
It's so good. It's so good.
I was bombarded with people who told me to watch it, and usually when that happens, I don't. I'm like,
I get that. I totally understand.
You know, I'm actually pretty surprised that like they didn't go full Star Trek homage here and just make the Borg planet a cube.
You know what? That actually would have been hilarious. But
And
no,
now
hold on. The Borg have spheres too. There are Borg. Yeah. Oh, by the way, that is not how fast the GameCube loads this game. That was me trying to cut any corner I could in this episode.
Yeah, now, but it's funny because now years later, I don't think I remember thinking like, you know, it's not a Borg cube. That's surprising, but now I think, oh, that's not Star Killer Base.
Yeah, you know, not well. I mean, by the time this part's out, it's gonna be a while since, you know, The Force Awakens has been out. But yeah, they actually went ahead with the Death Star 3.0. I was I'm like, okay,
stupid move. It's a bad move. It's a bad call. I like that movie. I think that movie's all right. But
I enjoyed The Force Awakens.
There are some rough things about it.
I agree.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
Yeah, but yeah, welcome to Aperoid Park. I'm sure that, you know, the game designers were positive that you would love to go through long strolls through Aperoid Park, and you would never get bored.
Like the final level of Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love the soundtrack of the level. The second part of that soundtrack specifically. Canon score.
But but also, like, Dan, you think, like, you know, this level looks big. The problem is it doesn't take into account underground and upper ground levels.
Yeah, this place is deceptively large.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so strap in, grab some popcorn. We're going to be here a while.
I wish you guys told me before we started recording. I could have actually made some popcorn.
Ooh, it's too late now.
Yeah. You guys actually did tell me. Show on the road.
This level, I actually like the design, and, you know, the exterior does look pretty cool, but, like, we don't need to explore all of it, and yet the game designers thought that we do need to explore all of it.
I didn't want to give you, because, you know, it's they've built this game basically around ground levels, right? So they are assuming that by the end of this game, hey, you like these ground levels, so they give you a big, giant, epic ground level. I mean, that would make a lot of sense if you were a person who liked the ground levels.
For a person who likes the ground levels, this must be a dream come true.
Yeah, but I don't know if anyone feels that way. I'm actually curious. I want to go back and look at some like old reviews of this game and see. Because I don't actually know how well this game was received at the time, and I'd like to see what people think about it.
It was given like average say 7s.
Yeah, yeah.
Across the board because it was like they're like it's not a bad game. You could have done worse, but yeah, it's not like it's nothing like we wanted.
Yeah, I mean this is the old old 4-point system where a 7 is bad.
Yeah, like see how big this place is. We're just God, we're just going from trying to get to
chaos control. Yeah.
Yeah, and I hate that big thing too.
Oh yeah, the enemies are so relentless in this level, and they don't stop coming. That's one of the reasons why this level's so long. They just throw every single enemy at you in this game, and so many of them are like that one, have shields.
Logically, in this sort of situation, it would make more sense for Fox not to be the only ground person here.
Crystal is on the ground.
She is?
Yeah, I actually just she was in the fast forwarded part.
Does she actually do anything?
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. If she took out a target, I think that would have been pretty cool. It's like, oh, you're useful. This is nice. But she doesn't. I don't know what she actually. I think she just stays in that one spot the entire level. Oh, it's so like yeah, you can see her her name tag on the right. Yeah, yeah, and she's pretty stationary. It's like anyway,
listen, she's there for color. You know how hard it is to program AI? It's hard.
No, Dan, I do not. I'm sorry, I am a plebeian. I think this level would have been so much better received if they played up the catharsis aspect of it more. Like, have these heavy-duty enemies, but also load you up with heavy-duty weapons to balance it out. But
you don't want it to be just like you don't want it to be like this weird end-level formality where like they're just giving it to you.
I think it would have been better though, because like those grenades suck.
They do.
Yeah, it really seems like
you just throw them. And, God.
And the arc is so bad too.
Yeah. Oh, you have no control over the arc. Most of the time, I'm using the blaster and charging it up, and it takes so long for it to charge up.
Well, you might as well. It's technically the best weapon in the game.
It is. Yeah. No. When it's charged up, I think it is the best weapon in the game.
And plus, it has no ammo.
Yeah, no ammo, and yeah, when it's charged, it's a beast. It's but still.
So this is some pretty exciting gameplay, being in a tight hallway with a bunch of enemies just kind of there.
If anyone watching this ever plays Star Fox Assault, this is a very, very comprehensive guide to beating this level on normal mode. So enjoy.
First, attack the enemies, then fast forward.
Yeah, hit the fast forward button on your GameCube controller.
Oh my God! I still sort of remember this level from when I played it, and yeah, it was rough.
It's just tedious.
Oh boy.
So, what's your guys' favorite Star Wars movie?
I mean, the first one.
Hold on. The
probably
Phantom Menace first one or
no,
New Hope first one?
No, Bill. No, I mean, I actually think the Phantom Menace is not that bad. But,
yeah, no, same here.
I think
no, I mean, Star Wars is my favorite Star Wars movie.
Fast forward. I actually hated the Phantom Menace, but I didn't mind the other prequels.
What Oh, wait, did you like Attack of the Clones better than the Phantom Menace?
Yeah.
No.
But
Attack of the Clones,
movie.
There was no pod racing. There was no cool double lightsaber. I mean,
wait. No. The double lightsaber happens in Attack of the Clones.
Wait, does it?
Yeah. All the cool lightsabering happens mostly in Attack of the Clones.
Oh no, but I mean like the dual lightsaber. Like I'm talking Darth Maul's lightsaber.
Oh,
like that thing. Like when you see that shit for the first time.
That was the only redeeming quality of Episode 1.
A Darth Maul or Darth Maul's lightsaber?
Both.
Whatever. Either way, yeah, the first Star Wars is the best Star Wars movie. That's just how it is.
Mine, I actually think my favorite one is The Empire Strikes Back. I think that, and especially because it's weird because you should like judge a movie, say like as it's on its own merit, but I think to judge Star Wars without judging it, Empire Strikes Back after it came out, like it was kind of impossible.
Like, here's what's great about Star Wars. And this only applies if you're watching like the original versions. The special editions are weak. And the main reason why is that like in the original Star Wars movie, the first hour of Star Wars is just George Lucas showing you cool stuff all the time. And like not really explaining it, but just being like, hey, here's a cool alien over here. Here's another cool one. What's this weird machine? What does this do? I don't know. There's just like this real sense of discovery to it. And like everything looks so incredible. And that is, you know, I love Empire, but man, there is something really, really special about the first Star Wars movie and just that sense of discovery. And also, if anyone wants to rewatch that movie, and I usually am not going to support like piracy here, but I would really recommend downloading this thing called Harmy's Despecialized Edition. It's 17 gigabytes. And what this guy and a bunch of, I guess, a team of guys have done is they've taken, because there's no real good version of like the original like theatrical cut. There's a DVD that has the theatrical cut of the original movies on it, which I have, but they're like, they don't look great. So what this guy has done is that they've taken all of these special editions. They've taken like the DVD transfer from the new Blu-ray version, and then also taken all of these other pieces of it from like people's like random Laserdisc editions and the old DVDs and all of these sorts of things, and like sort of squished them all together and up-resed all of them so it looks like incredible, and it is the most like authentic Star Wars experience. It's really good.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I did hear the file size was pretty hefty, actually. Yeah, I didn't know it was exactly 17 gigabytes.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Never heard of it before.
Yeah. Oh no, that's interesting. Yeah, because that's the one that George Lucas changed the most, but it's also because it's the one he directed and was. Yeah.
Did he not direct Return of the Jedi also?
Oh, did he come back for that? I know he definitely didn't direct the Empire Strikes
Yeah,
Back.
he didn't do Empire. I think he did Return of the Jedi, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't recall either.
I think Return of the Jedi was actually pretty terrible.
No,
really?
it's good.
I like Return to Jedi. I mean, actually,
it's
Jordan,
got some
what you were
bad
saying
things about it, but it's mostly good.
Yeah, and to what Jordan was saying, I think they tried to do a as much of a global poll as they could, but yeah, Empire Strikes Back was the fan favorite of the classics.
Yeah,
which I was actually surprised because I'm not a huge fan. I think it's as far as like bridge movies go to get like the audience from point A to point B of a story. I think it is the like hands down best out there. But listen, a movie on its own, I didn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fine for what it is. Yeah. I mean, it's great. Sorry, that's an understatement.
yeah, Empire's an amazing movie, but man, there's just something about that first one, especially when you rewatch it and see it like really done really nicely, like just those visuals really updated and all the color correction done properly and all of these things.
Here we go. And you're on foot for this. Oh, here you go.
This level seems so boring, guys.
That's why we've been talking about Star Wars for the past 10 minutes.
Wow.
How did I get up there? I don't even. There's nothing up there. Oh yeah, that's the thing. What happened to this game? It just takes a nosedive downwards. I mean, like I can get ground levels. They're fine. They're just okay. But then you have something like this, and it's like the game developers are just having a laugh. It's like, hey, let's see if people are actually gonna like play this. Oh man, yeah.
Well, I really, really am glad that at least Namco seems to be, well, now Namco Bandai is taking themselves at least somewhat seriously now, because I mean they help with Smash and they're doing a lot of good stuff for Nintendo nowadays, but oh my god, when they developed this thing, I'm like, what are they thinking?
Oh yeah, this was I think this level alone can give this entire game like a bad rap if you're looking at it holistically. Yeah, because it just kills the experience. It completely kills the momentum. I don't know, maybe, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, maybe I'm playing this level wrong, but as far as as far as I'm aware, I'm using my arsenal to the best of, as best as I can. But look at that, look how many enemies there. If you have only your blaster, you are going to be here a very long time.
And you're using grenades, and they're not doing anything.
And my last grenade just bounced off and ricocheted back to me.
Again.
Yep.
Oh god, that arc.
Actually, Fox's voice I like better here than I do in Smash 4. Actually, I think I like him in any game more than Smash.
Yeah, like anything in Smash 4, like the worst part was the voice change for Fox.
Fire!
I don't think I even know. Like, the voices and they're so minimal to me. I just like.
Oh, but you can't not hear Fox's fire.
Yeah,
it's really weird, and I think it's actually the same voice actor as this one.
Really?
I think someone left a comment on one of my videos way back when, because I was criticizing it. They're like, dude, it's actually the same voice actor. I'm like, you're shitting me. What?
Well, but do they? I mean, they didn't get an American voice actor, did they? Because I thought,
maybe
in
not
the
yet.
Smash Bros. Games, I'm pretty sure Fox doesn't talk other than like when he yells his moves. And I think
he says
those
mission.
moves sound like they're being yelled by someone who is not a native English.
I'm pretty sure in Smash 4 he has an English voice actor.
Okay.
I'm gonna rock a wiki. Smash 4 Fox voice actor.
Here we go. Fast forward. Gotta go fast.
It's the only thing we do in this level.
Question. How long was this episode actually? Or how long was this level actually for you?
Oh, Jordan, it doesn't matter because I had to do it 3 times.
Wait, what?
I did it for my not test playthrough. I think I just had a miserable time on the first try, like during my test playthrough. So I said, fuck it, I'm not doing a test playthrough for this level. I get it. Like you just go to each target and fire away. But then like my test playthrough sucked. That first time I was recording, so I reset it because I didn't want to, use that one. And the second time was miserable too because I just kept getting my ass handed to me. This one was passable. I'm like, you know what? I'm sticking with this. So to answer your question, I was here for a very long time.
Man.
Oh man, like.
I hope you know that I'm not going to be taking nearly as much care with my playthroughs.
No, and that's fine. That's just me, like, because, especially because like I grew up with this game, and I'm not really sure why. But yeah,
that's just
like,
what happens.
Yeah.
It's just like you don't buy as many games. You don't have the power, so you just kind of you play whatever you got.
Yeah, basically.
And games back then, I remember taking a lot longer. Like Luigi's Mansion, I remember taking like a month to beat. But like now, I can beat it in a sitting.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, back then, it's like, what, we played it in the middle of, like, in between our homework, so...
Yeah, and you're also like a tiny little baby who has very little cognitive function.
No, only if you're a scrub, yeah.
Only if you're a scrub 9-year-old.
Yeah.
No, I guess we probably would have been like 11?
Yeah, I think so when this came out. Yeah, grade 4-ish. So yeah, I was 11. Yeah.
I can't remember exactly how old I was. I can't remember exactly how old I was when I played this. It's been a long time.
I can never keep track of age. Actually, so voice actors. Yeah, the voice actor for, let's see, Star Fox. Yeah, sorry, I lost my words here. So the voice actor, Mike West, he played Fox in Star Fox 64, and yeah, he did reprise his role for Star Fox 64 3D and Super Smash Bros.
That's the same guy?
For Wii U. Yeah, it's the same guy, Mike West.
And
And he's the English voice actor.
But not the same guy in this game.
No, in this game it is Jim Walker.
Oh, because I thought that when it came to Star Fox 3D, they didn't take any of the original voices.
Star Fox 3, they got Mike West, it seems.
I didn't know they redid any of the voices in that. I assumed they just used the old ones.
Yeah,
No.
I thought they would have too, but I guess not.
No, I could definitely tell it was different voice actors, but I thought,
Were you guys as sort of more Star Fox fans? Did that shake you up at all? Like, did you care that it was new voice actors in that?
No,
game?
but not really, but I could tell, like, just from
Yeah.
the performances, just because, like, some of the iconic lines just did not sound the same.
Yeah.
And like I remember, and some of the lines were changed. Like, I think the one where you shoot Falco got changed as well.
Oh, huh.
I can't remember exactly.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, they did change some lines, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just shocked that it's the same guy who. I'm just shocked that the 3D, Smash 4 is the same guy, Mike West, because it's so different.
bad.
Yeah, it's so bad, and it just sounds completely different, like high pitched and just not fitting at all.
Like, did he, like, lose his voice or get really old?
Oh, I think they just like hit the wrong filter effect.
Wait, did you ask if he got really old?
Yeah.
I mean,
It has
got
been,
as old as the time between between games.
That's about 20 years.
I would say he's aged, but yeah, it's.
God.
Well,
like,
we did get. Oh, here's the thing about this level. Once you get all the targets, Peppy's like, oh, there's more targets underneath
Great.
the base. At least you get to use your R-wing though. But I do love like this level, like the look of this level. Like the base is pretty neat. You know, it feels like a pretty big menacing world.
I think the base looks neat from afar. I don't think the base really makes sense when you really get onto the ground, because I'm just thinking, like, these are insect creatures. Why do they need stairways and all this other stuff when it seems like specifically made just so that you can be there?
Yeah, what is like their goal is just sort of like dominate. Like they don't have they are truly Borg. Like they just want to like take over the universe for the sakes of taking over the universe and, you know, being superior. But other than that, they don't really have any like specific goals.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, even just the architecture doesn't really make a lot of sense when you really. It seems like a Sonic level. Like, why does Robotnik have like things with loopy loops and little speed boosters?
Actually, you know what? Now that actually, since Dan mentioned it, this looks like Crisis Core. Oh, sorry, not Crisis Core. Cannon's Core. I really can't unsee it. It does.
Cannon's Core?
Cannon's Core. Yeah, that was the final level in Sonic Adventure 2 battle.
Oh,
The one where
yeah,
you're
that's
switching
right.
between
You're right.
all the characters.
I love
The
love
one
Sonic
good part of
Adventure 2.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, come on, I love Sonic Adventure 2.
The Sonic and Shadow levels are both okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Were
I
they your
guess.
favorite part of the game?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
And they're just okay, so that means by comparison, everything else in the game really sucks.
I mean, I don't really think so. I never really liked Sonic Adventure 2 in the first place. I remember I think we talked about this, but
Yeah.
I pre-ordered Sonic Adventure 2 and was pretty disappointed.
But you
I
like
love-
Sonic Adventure 1, right?
I do like. I think Sonic Adventure 1 is weird in a way that I appreciate. It's like they're kind of going for something in that game, and they don't really get to it. But I can appreciate I can appreciate like the weirdness of it. There is a really good. I recently read. Oh God, who's it by? I forget what the guy's name is, but there was a 3-part article I read on Medium. Zolander Stewart, I think is his name, or Zolander Smith or something. That was talking about like how Sonic Adventure deserves a little bit of a second chance for that very reason of like just how kind of weird and experimental it is, and how its parts don't really fit together, but it's got this. There's something about it.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree with that. But when it comes to Sonic Adventure 2, I love Sonic Adventure 2. The only thing I really can complain about to any considerable degree are the Knuckles and Rouge levels, because God, searching for those things was annoying.
Yeah, and the Knuckles levels in the first game are better because there's a huge difference where in Sonic Adventure 2, there's no indication of like, hey, you're close, but you're not quite there yet. There's just like, oh my God, you're totally there. but where there is like this big area, which is just so annoying. Whereas in Sonic Adventure 1, they tell you like when you are on the Emerald, you're there.
And they also, like, in Sonic Adventure 2, for some reason, took out the mechanic of showing you if you're close by any emerald. In Sonic Adventure 1, if you're close, like, if you were just close to an emerald, it would light up. But for Sonic Adventure 2, you have to be close to, like, the one that they want you to find right now.
Yeah.
So the article I was talking about, I just looked it up. It's called "On the Beautiful and Tragic Weirdness of Sonic Adventure."
Okay.
And it's by Zolani Stewart, and it's on Medium. It's 3 parts. It's pretty great.
Cool. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Because Sonic Adventure 1 usually is regarded as the closest 3D Sonic game that best resembles like that of a Sonic 2D game, or best adapts like the nature of a Sonic 2. Sorry,
oh
a
my
classic
God, this
Sonic
level's
game.
over. Did we do it?
Yeah,
Oh,
see, that wasn't
Thank
too
God.
bad, right?
Wow.
That, like a Band-Aid, ripping it off, just,
Yeah, well, get ready, because now we're going to get into the last level, and that's going to get really, really deep.
But at least the last level is, like, it's not on the ground. Like, there are actually things to look at there.
Oh, thank God.